Hey you guys, I am back. Sorry, I know there's nothing in front of the camera, but this is just a quick introduction. This is the first vendor-centric warm review video I have put together. So what I have done is I have gone back through all of my scents of days gone by and clipped together all of the warm reviews I could find for Rainbow Melts. I decided to do this morning because, as you guys probably already know, Rainbow Melts is one of my all-time favorite vendors. Crystal's opening today, so I'm stalking the website as I'm doing this. She opens up while I'm filming this. Stuff's going down. Okay, anyway, so I hope that this type of video may be helpful to some people to kind of see all of a vendor's warm review in one place. I am still going to do my scents of days gone by. Obviously, I'm going to continue melting Rainbow Melts. However, because of how I do the videos, I can't update this particular video all the time. You know, when I do it, I have to go back into iMovie, open up the project. I gotta add, you know, the clips one by one. I gotta, you know, re-edit it. I have to convert it back to a .mov file and then re-upload it to YouTube. So what I'm hoping to do is maybe every 2 months you will see an updated one of these, and then I will keep consolidating all of my warm reviews as I go on. But you know, Rainbow Melts for the most part is finished. I may try to tackle a 2-timing tart next. I have quite a few of those that I've melted from Becky. But I hope that this is helpful, you guys. So let's bring it on. Rainbow Melts warm reviews. The one that I finished here is by Rainbow Melts. This was a mini pie in berry spooky zucchini. It had a few embeds, like bat embeds, ghost, things like that. It was really cute. This was the first zucchini scent I ever melted, and I loved it. Loved it, loved it. It was just such a good... You can get like a little bit of fruit, and then the zucchini, just such a good one. I think I chunked this one up and got 3 melts out of it, I believe. Threw like crazy. Rainbow Melts, everything throws like crazy for me. Excited to get that one. I finished up this one. It was, I believe, 4 Teddy Tarts and caramel apple leaves by Rainbow Melts. Threw like crazy, like all of the Rainbow Melts do. Really good caramel apple scent. I don't really know what the leaves is supposed to smell like. I think that's like a Bath & Body Works dupe or something, or a Yankee Candle dupe. I'm not sure, but I definitely got the caramel apple out of there, and I really loved it. I think I threw in 2 tarts at a time. I tend to throw in a lot at a time, because, you know, once you start getting suffocated by your wax, you feel the need to melt through it, you know, in a somewhat speedy manner. But this one was really delicious. Like I said, threw like crazy. Here another one from Rainbow Melts. These were 4 of the flower tarts in blueberry muffin. So good. I think my all-time favorite blueberry scent that I found so far, and throws like crazy. So at any one given time, I have 3 warmers in my house. I have 1 going in the kitchen, 1 in the entryway, and then 1 in the bedroom. And this blueberry muffin was like creeping everywhere. It was like a stalker. It's like a stalker scent because it kind of follows you. So you're like walking around the house and you turn around and like there it is. It's like everywhere. Everywhere. But so good. So one of the first things I melted was this bakery bag. It was little like skulls and bats and things like that, Halloweens in the scent Tricks or Treats. And Tricks or Treats, it's pumpkin, persimmon, apple, blueberries, elderberries, currants, orange, cinnamon, and sugarcane and vanilla. And if I smell what's left in the bag, I just get like a nice spicy pumpkin scent is really what I get in there. But it's not too heavy on the pumpkin. But it was definitely nice to melt through this. I really definitely enjoyed that one from Rainbow Melts, and it threw really well. All of Rainbow Melts, you know, throws well, so that was really good. Another one I had from Rainbow Melts here, these were 2 chunky Christmas trees in fluffy pink peppermint. So this is what, marshmallow, pink sugar, and peppermint. Just so good. This is such a really good scent combination, and I love those pink Christmas trees. They're such a cute shape. And it smells divine. It has just like that really sweet pink sugar peppermint scent. I don't get a whole lot of marshmallow, which is good for me. And threw like crazy. I melted this in the bedroom and threw so well. Also from Rainbow Melts, I melted through the last of it was like a Rice Krispie square. There were 2 in this one, in strawberry white cake. And I really like this one. It has a more authentic strawberry smell than some of the other vendors that I've tried, but I still have not found my perfect strawberry smell. But this does really smell like strawberry white cake, and it's very strong. I think I mentioned in another video when the first time I melted this, it like punched me in the face because, you know, you get acclimated to the scent and then you kind of have to go away from the scent and you come back, and that's what I did. And this one like punched me right in the face as soon as I walked out of another room. So really definitely enjoyed that one. The last one I had from Rainbow Melts, this was like a grubby loaf in sweet potato brown sugar. Wasn't a huge fan of this one just because I think it was too sweet. I've noticed there's a couple scents that I get to that are just too much. So I think anything like with the brown sugar in it or anything with fudge smell in it, it's just too sickly sweet for me. I mean, but it has a nice smell in the bag. But I do remember when I was melting it, I did think it was too sweet. But it was good. I don't remember this one having as strong of a throw as the other ones, but it still threw well. But I would probably not repurchase this one just because I don't think the scent is really for me. From Rainbow Melts here, I melted one chunk in Fluffy Peppermint Snow just this morning. And on code, when I smelled it, I could smell more peppermint, and then I could pick up something that I'm not used to, which must be the snow fragrance oil. But when I melted it, actually, I got like a candy scent, like a really strong, stout candy scent coming out of it as well. Even more than the peppermint. So it kind of surprised me because I couldn't pick it up on cold, but I got it a lot on hot. So I'm not as huge a fan of like the candy scent. So when it started melting, I started smelling it. I was like, okay, like I don't think I like it hot, warm as much as I like it cold. But my husband, he was not a big fan, so I actually let it go for maybe like 4 hours, and then I shut it off because he kept saying that it was like a little bit too stout for him. But I know on code, I just pick up a lot more peppermint stuff and more snow stuff. I will definitely still melt this. I may have to melt it maybe like upstairs where my husband doesn't go that much because he didn't seem to be such a big fan of it warm, but I still like it. I don't know where the candy scent is coming from that I'm picking up when it's warm, you know, but anyways, you know, it's still good, and it threw really well, and you know, they're beautiful chunks and everything like that. But that's probably not one that I would repurchase next year just because, you know, I'm not as much of a fan of it as it is when it is warm, but I will still melt through what I have for sure. This one from Rainbow Melts, Holiday Treasures. I don't have a scent description. This kind of smells like a cousin of tinsel, kind of like a berry, kind of like, yeah, like a berry warm scent, maybe a tiny bit of pine, something like that. It smells to me similar to tinsel. I threw 2 trees in. There were 6 trees in here. I threw 2 trees in at a time. This one was strong. It was a very good throw, so I was very happy with it. But I think now that I guess maybe I'm more of a seasonal melter than I thought. I think now that the holidays are over, I'm probably not going to be looking for this kind of scent again until next Christmas. Also from Rainbow Melts, Blueberry Butter Brickle Bread. This one threw amazingly well. If you guys watched my Wax 101 video, this is the one I was melting when I was filming it. It was like a bundt cake. Holy crap. Sorry. You guys notice I'm cursing more in my videos? Maybe crap's not really a curse word though, but anyways. This one is gorgeous. This will probably make one of my top 5 scent blends so far that I can get from Rainbow Melts. It is just really, really good. And I think I have like 2 or 3 more bundt cakes left in this. And I'm going to hoard the heck out of them. Unless I can get some at the next opening this month. This one from Rainbow Melts, Wildberry, Mousse, Zucchini, Noel. I think these were 3 Teddy Tarts. What were they? I can't remember the shape. They were these really cute purple ones though. And I really like Crystal's zucchini scent. I can kind of recognize it now, I think. I'm getting better recognizing the different vendors' zucchini scents. It's a nice creamy zucchini. And this one smells similar to me to the, this actually, don't have it here. It smells similar to me to this one. So I did melt through 1 mini loaf and Mary Berry zucchini. I think this one has Wildberry Mousse, zucchini, and maybe a couple other fruits. And this one you can see is Wildberry Mousse, zucchini, Noel. So these are kind of in the same family. They both threw really well. This one I chunked up into 2, this loaf I chunked up into 2 things. It's just that I really do like the combination of that Wildberry Mousse and the zucchini scent from Rainbow Melts. I think it's really good. I apologize. I think this one has Wildberry Mousse. Somebody can probably correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I definitely did enjoy both of those. I did one more from Rainbow Melts and Wildberry Mousse Cake Batter Ice Cream. This one, I would say, in the 24-watt hot plate, this was like two Kit Kat-y kind of looking like chunky things. I did throw it all in at the same time, so I'm not exactly sure how many ounces that was altogether. You probably could have done half and half. In the 24-watt one, though, for some reason, it only had about a medium throw. And this is the first thing I've ever gotten from Rainbow Melts, which I would say had a medium throw, ever. Because they always throw super duper well. That being said, I mean, it's still through. I can still smell it. But I think what it is this scent is more of a subtle scent to begin with. I'm here smelling it. Because it's kind of that cake batter ice cream. It's like a very like light, sweet bakery scent mixed in there with a Wildberry mousse. So I just don't think that this scent is like a hit you in the face scent. Like a blueberry scent. Like I think generally they hit you in the face kind of thing. But I mean, it was still enjoyable. I still liked it. It is a tad on the sweet side for me, I would say. So I probably would not repurchase this specific one just because it's a little too sweet. But, I mean, you know, if you really like sweet, then I would go get that one. The next one here I have is Rainbow Melts Rosemary Mint. I melted this upstairs, and it was either in a 20 or 24 hot plate warmer over the past couple months. I would throw in 2 trees at a time. Good throw. It has more of a, to me it has more of like a medicinal kind of mint, a rosemary mint smell, or rosemary, I'm not really sure which one it is. So this one was good. Like I've been feeling a little sick lately, which is why I threw it on, because it kind of soothes me for that. So I would say it's more on the medicinal side and less on like the candy side, I would say. I melted this one in a 24-watt hot plate. This was a star in lemon mallow cookie bread from Rainbow Melts. This was really good. Like her stuff, it was nice and strong. I had just finished cooking like chicken dinner with a lot of like shoyu. That's soy sauce. I'm Japanese, so to me it's shoyu and vinegar. So the kitchen smelled like, you know, food. And I was like, I need something to clear that out. And I said lemon scents. Lemon scents would do that. So I threw this one on, and sure enough, yup, in like 20 minutes, all I could smell was this, and I couldn't smell the chicken anymore. Man, this was so good. It's a very sweet, like curl your hair, hurt your teeth kind of lemon scent. I think because of maybe the cookie scents to me are always very sweet. So this is a really nice scent if that's something that you're looking for. I enjoyed it. I tend to go for less sweet stuff. However, I would still repurchase that. It definitely does have its place. From Rainbow Melts here, I melted through a pink mallow zucchini, one of my all-time favorite types of blends. I think that this, like a pink sugar marshmallow and the zucchini blend, is just really amazing. I got a really good throw out of this one. I melted it on a day when I was cooking something that was like kind of pungent. I don't remember what it was, and I needed something like strong to clear that scent out of the kitchen, and this did the trick. Pretty much anything pink sugar or lemon I think would do the trick. Just beautiful. Beautiful. It threw really well. Unfortunately, I didn't keep it on as long as I wanted to. I probably only melted it for 3 hours before I went to bed. Wish I had melted it for longer because that one was really nice. This one here in Berry Fruity, it was 4 of these kind of scallopy, grubby tarts that were, I think it was like a blend of maybe satsuma with some other kind of, with a berry scent. It's really, really gorgeous. Yeah, I can smell, I think, satsuma in there or some kind of citrus more than the berries. It's delicious. So the first time I melted this, I think I was melting it when I was cooking dinner again, and I couldn't really smell it as well because the dinner smells were overpowering it. But I did melt through this one last night, 2 more of them in a 24-watt hot plate, and it was throwing like crazy. The funny thing was, the first time I melted this, I remember my husband saying he didn't like it, which was surprising to me because this is normally something he would like. And yesterday he was like, what is that? Like, that's so amazing. So I'm sitting there looking at him. I'm like, you told me a week ago that you didn't like this one. Which kind of goes to show you, you know, like as all of us YouTubers do these reviews, sometimes experiences change, right? You melt it one time and you're like, then maybe the second time it's better. Who knows? But I liked it both times. So this one, you know, always Rainbow Melts, always throws really well. And this one I thought was a really nice blend, and I would definitely repurchase that one again. This next one here is Rainbow Melts. This was 2 big scallop tarts in Gooey caramel cider. Melted them in a 24-watt hot plate. It threw really well. I don't remember a whole other lot about it other than it threw well and it had like a nice apple scent. Smelling in the bag, yeah, it definitely does have a nice apple scent. I think when I melted it, I smelled more apple. when I'm smelling it now in the bag, I can pick up on the caramel as well, but I just remember this being a really nice apple scent. Sorry, I think I've said that like 7 times. This one here was Rainbow Melts. It was 1 star in Eucalyptus Spearmint. I did enjoy it. For Rainbow Melts, it had a weaker throw for a Rainbow Melts. It was probably like a medium high throw. And normally Rainbow Melts stuff just like blows me out of the house. But it was, I could still smell it in the bedroom. And in the bedroom, I actually prefer like a medium to medium high throw anyway. So it still was good. I would still repurchase this. I'm trying to think if I remember exactly what it smelled like. I mean, I like Eucalyptus Spearmint. I mean, it smells like Eucalyptus Spearmint. Sorry, you guys, I can't really describe it. But if you guys haven't tried this kind of, if you like those spa spearmint kind of blends, I would definitely recommend checking out a Eucalyptus Spearmint fragrance oil, because I think they're all pretty good. And this one from Rainbow Melts, I did enjoy. Like I said, I didn't get a ginormous scent throw like I normally do, but like you guys have seen in this video so far, like one thing throws well the next day and it doesn't throw as well. You know, I'm all over the place. Alright, this next one here is Purple Cow Berry Explosion. And Purple Cow is like grape and vanilla or something like that. This was a loaf. A little bit of one of the first things I had bought from Rainbow Mousse. You can tell it's a little bit older. It's got the odor label on here. And it threw really well. Purple Cow is just not something that I think I would ever really seek out much again. So yes, it threw well. It threw well in the 24-watt hot plate. I personally just would not seek it out again. But if you are a fan of Purple Cow, I would recommend it. And I can definitely smell, I think, the Purple Cow in there a lot more than the Berry Explosion. I can get a good grape scent from that for sure. This next one here was Loopy 7-Up Pound Cake. I think it was 2 Christmas trees. I really love Fruit Loops and 7-Up Pound Cake blends. I've gotten it from multiple vendors. I love it from all the vendors. I can't tell a difference between one vendor's blend and another vendor's blend so far. They're all great. This one was a great product. It melted in the 24 watt. It threw well both times. Oh, sorry, I'm sitting here like with my nose on the bag. So amazing, so amazing. I will always continue to repurchase this blend. And I will always seek it out, especially from Rainbow Melts, just because I love Rainbow Melts.